Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about my journey throughout CRNA school. So this video is going to be my 16-hour call shift. If you guys are interested, let's get into the nitty-gritty. So I just parked here at my clinical site. I have a 16-hour call shift. It's an in-house call. I'll be here from 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm just going to go in, make sure the trauma room is set up. There's also a cranial room and stroke, like a neurointervention room that they like for us to have ready. And then I'm just going to go to the board and see if there's anybody that I can relieve or if they need me anywhere else. And then I'll play it by ear. I'll check in at intervals throughout this 16-hour shift and see, you know, what comes out of it. Like if I have any traumas or any strokes or anything like that. After about 8 p.m., all the scheduled cases are usually done for the day. So we'll see what comes out of it. I brought things to do in case I don't get any calls throughout the night. I brought some homework assignments that I have pending for the end of this week. So I have things to do, and there is a call room for us. So I'm just gonna go in, change into my OR scrubs, put down my things in the call room, and then see where I'm supposed to be. I'll check in at some point later. So I had two cases. When I got here, I found the first call person and she was in a room. So I went over there and she was actually finishing up, told me to head back with the next one. And it was just ORIF of the finger for a finger fracture. And then the one after that was an IND of like an infection in like a finger or whatever. So those were two LMA cases, very quick. And then as I was finishing up, the board was also finishing up. There's really nothing left on the board. At 7, there was one case ending. They finished around 6:57, and that was the last one that was on the board for the day. So I came over to the call room and I decided to set up for homework and stuff and see if I can get things done for like the semester. But yeah, this is the call room. So there's a bed and like instructions, like things to, you know, little tips for when you're on call and stuff like that, and like courtesies and things like that. But I brought my toothbrush, just a change of clothes, like my scrubs, my computer, and something to do. I also have my audiobooks that I can listen to. But it's only 7:30 and I'm not sure what's gonna happen 12 hours of this, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully I get called just so that I can get a feel of what it's like being on call overnight and just, you know, getting ready on the fly. What I have on me right now, I have induction meds in case of, you know, there's an emergency or whatnot. I just want to have all the meds ready so I don't have to draw out meds as we're, you know, getting ready to head back. I have 3 rooms that are absolutely ready to go for a trauma, a cranie, or if we have to do a neurointervention for strokes. That's pretty much it. I'll keep you posted. So I've been trying to edit this video and it looks like I tried to film something at a certain interval in this call shift and it looks like I never hit start because it's like the end of a video. I must have like thought it was the end and I had filmed something, but I didn't. And so that last clip was me setting up to do homework. It was around 7:30 at night. I actually was able to knock out a whole paper and do a bunch of other homework assignments. By like 11 o'clock, I had gotten a call that there was a stroke. So, you know, I closed my computer, went downstairs. I had everything already ready to go as far as like the airway and everything like that. I just needed to add the drugs, which I had them. Got them all like situated there, ran to the ER, got the patient, brought the patient in, intubated the patient, and we were pretty much set up to like, you know, get started within a 5-minute interval from receiving the patient, which was pretty amazing. It's really nice when you're already ready to go, like everything was set. yeah, it was great. So that patient had an embolic stroke, so they were doing a thrombectomy for a clot evacuation. This patient had I think it was in the carotid, that she had a clot in the carotid, so she was having deficits and she felt like she just couldn't express the words. So that was interesting to watch, you know, how smoothly that went, you know, to go from the ER into the room and already asleep within 5 minutes. Yeah, it was nice. We had the glide scope ready. We had the airway, like the ET tube ready to go. All we needed was the patient, really. So that one was great. And then as we were finishing, like they were putting on the dressing in the groin area, they got another call that a patient was having a hemorrhagic stroke. So we were going to have to do an aneurysm coil. So we took that patient to PACU, ran, got the next patient. Like while we had known about this, we were getting ready, myself and the CRNA. We had another airway ready to go. We had more drugs ready to go. Like everything was ready. All we needed was to get that patient out to PACU and get the next patient in. So that one ended, I think, around 1. The thrombectomy ended around 1. And then we ran, got the patient, brought the patient to the room, did the same setup, but that patient was already intubated. They were saying that the patient was having issues speaking, issues swallowing, like it was much worse. So they intubated the patient. So the patient was already on some sort of sedation, had an airway in place. So all we needed to do was bring that patient in and hook him up to our monitors and put him on our anesthetic gas. So that one was also pretty seamless within a 5-minute interval from receiving the patient to getting the procedure start time. It was pretty great. But that case took a little longer. There was actually 2 aneurysms, so they had to coil 2 aneurysms in order to stop the bleeding. So that one ended around 5:15ish by the time we dropped the patient off at PACU. So from 11 to about 5:15 we were doing the neurointerventions, and then I went back upstairs, and the clip still like I could see the timestamp of the clip, but it was just me smiling. Like I guess it was the end of the video. But yes, so I went to sleep, and then I'm gonna resume with the next clip where I'm leaving the hospital. So I just left the hospital. It's a little after 7. Just changed the sheets in the call room and just headed out. I didn't get any calls after 5 o'clock. I went to bed around 5:15, 5:20. And took an hour nap. So now I am commuting back home. Yeah, overall it was a good shift. Only had the 2 cases, other than the cases that I had during the day, to finish. I finished the 2 cases. One was the IND of the finger and an ORIF of another finger. So that wasn't bad. Overall, I feel like I get more cases in a regular scheduled shift, but this was fine. I was grateful for it. I feel like as far as an overnight call goes, this was great. So yeah, looking forward to the next video. Looking forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.